so glad you answered. I wanted to know if you wanted to have a sleepover with me, specifically a book sleepover. I was thinking we could like go book shopping, we could start buddy reading a book together, we could even bake some like Christmas desserts tonight to kind of like get in the festive mood. I'll even make you dinner so you don't have to worry about that. When tonight, it would be, or like right now, if you could come right now, that would be great. I know it's a little bit last minute, sorry about that. You can? Okay, this is great. All right, I'll see you in like 10 minutes. Okay, bye. You made it! Yay! I am so excited. Welcome to my third ever book sleepover. If you couldn't tell by the text I put on the screen, I was talking to you on the phone. You're the one I invited. All of you, actually. But yeah, basically, if you haven't seen one of my book sleepover videos before, it's gonna be like a very cozy, like chit chat, book sleepover night with me. Like we are just besties hanging out. And I just love doing these. I haven't done one. I didn't realize how long it's been. I haven't done one since summer and it's December. Like it's been over 6 months since I did the last one and I can't believe it's been that long because I love to make these videos. So I'm glad that we're doing another one. I always talk about in these videos how I wish we were like actually hanging out like best friends because I don't really have any other friends in real life that read the same books as me. You guys are my closest book besties, genuinely. And in theme with growing our bond as book besties, I have a really exciting announcement. I created a virtual book club. I have never ever in my life been a part of a book club or hosted a book club. I have always wanted to. So I'm so glad that I get to host my first ever book club with you guys. Like I don't know who else I would rather be in a book club with. And you can join my book club through the app Fable. I will have a link in the description. You can just click it, go right in and join. Super easy. And Fable is completely free book club. We love that. And I sat in a call with some lovely people at Fable and they took me through the entire app, how to use all the features, and it is genuinely such a cool app. What I love most is that we're gonna be able to go so in depth with the books and also chat about so many things, the literal book we're reading that month and anything else book related that we want. There's an area called the club lobby where I would love for you guys to like introduce yourselves when you join, like let me know your name, like something about you, what you love to read. And then when you actually go into the book that we're reading for each month, there's a breakdown by chapter. So we can go into all those chapters and get really nitty gritty into our thoughts on the book. I'm also gonna be posting my thoughts as I go, as well as discussion questions. And then at the end, we can all share our thoughts and our star rating. It's literally like we're buddy reading this book together. And I have never ever buddy read a book with somebody before. So I'm just like genuinely so excited. And the first book that we're gonna read is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This is a romance. I plan on mostly doing romance in this book club because that's mostly what I read, but also with the occasional mystery, thriller, fantasy thrown in because I love so many genres. And I have been wanting to read this book for so long. It's about Anastasia, who's a figure skater, and Nathan, who is the captain of a hockey team. And if you're thinking, oh, I already read that book, or oh, I'm not really interested in reading that book, that is completely okay. I would still love for you to join. If you have already read this book, you can still go in and share your thoughts. You can be like our captain as we take our journey into this book because you've already read it. And if you're not interested in this book, it doesn't sound like your thing, that's also okay too, because like I said, I plan on reading a book every single month in the book club, so you can go ahead and join, and I will post a poll every single month so you can have more of a say in the next book that we read. Now, to get into our book sleepover, I think the first thing that we should do is go book shopping. Of course, I headed to the romance section first, and they had a ton of Christmas books out, which is so cute. The holiday shop looks super cute, and then all of the books on this display for Christmas looked really cute for Christmas. Bridgerton. I've been debating reading Bridgerton for a while. I've already seen the show, and normally I like to read a book before watching a movie or TV show adaptation, so I'm curious if it would be fun to read the book since I've already seen the show. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. Neon Gods. I've been wanting to read this book because I loved A Touch of Darkness, which is also about Hades and Persephone. I love books about bookshops or people who love books, so this one really caught my eye. Four Aunties and a Wedding. I love Dial A for Aunties and I need to read the sequel ASAP. The Cheat Sheet, it's a sports romance, football romance. Like, that's all I need to hear. I want to read it. Then I headed upstairs to check out the Blind Date with a Book section, teen edition. I couldn't find adult blind dates with books, so I'm just going with a teen blind date with a book today. But so many looked so good. Then I headed to the teen literature section. I love young adult books, and specifically a lot of the fantasy books were catching my eye, like Red Queen, These Violent Delights I've heard such good things about, and the Caraval series. And I ended up getting one book. I'm pretty sure you can guess what it is by the fact that it is in packaging. I just got out of Book People and I ended up getting a blind date with a book, and I'm gonna open it in this video, which is rare for me. Normally I'll like accumulate blind dates with books and then I'll do one big like blind date with a book unboxing video. So like the anticipation normally builds up for like weeks. So it feels weird and like wrong to just like open it now immediately after I bought it. This one says, this book likes cute English boys, romance, and baking. I was trying to think, like, do I have any guesses for what it could be? The only book that comes to mind is Boyfriend Material, because I know that it's British, and it said cute boys, plural, so I was like, maybe it's a queer romance, but I don't know, I feel like it might have said that if it was. Okay, let's open it. Oh, the first rip is always so satisfying. I'm covering up the title, but the book is pink. I have no idea what it's gonna be, but I feel like that gives me hope that it's like fun, cute, girly romance. Okay. All the papers off, and it is A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. Cute! I actually really like the cover. The colors are really pretty. And it's in Reese's YA book club. I didn't know that Reese Witherspoon had a young adult book club. I know her adult book club is super popular. And I just read the back of the book, and it says, worried about Leela's mental health, her parents make a new plan for her. Spend 3 months with family friends in England. What would be her dream vacation starts to feel like a nightmare for Leela until she meets Orion Maxwell. And I think that sounds so cute. She's a Cuban and she's from Miami, so I hope we get to learn like a lot about her Cuban culture. And then I feel like it'll be interesting with her being Cuban and then meeting an English boy in England. It also sounds like it'll be a really fun summer read, and it is winter. So I don't know if I'm gonna save this for summer, or I've been reading a lot of Christmas books and I have a lot of winter reads planned for January, so it might be fun to mix it up and bring some like summer to my winter. But yeah, let me know if any of you guys have read this book before. Did you like it? Should I put it high on my TBR? Okay, let's go back and start doing some reading. Oh, hello. Okay, let's do some reading. It's crazy how fast it gets dark nowadays. Like it's like 5:45 and it is pitch black outside. That's insane. What book should we read together? In a Holidays by Christine Lauren, I'm currently reading, and I have like 30, 20, not very many pages left. So I kind of want to finish this book tonight, but then I also want to start Icebreaker with you guys because I'm really excited about starting the book club, and I want to start like thinking of discussion questions, sharing my favorite quotes and stuff like that on the app. So when you guys join my book club, there will like already be discussions and stuff for you guys there. So I think I'm going to start this book right now, but then a little later tonight, I might finish In a Holidays. I forgot to put out my Christmas pillows. Also, I'm wearing reindeer socks. Anyway, I just read a page 20 and it's dual POV. I love dual POV most of the time. I feel like sometimes dual POV can be hard because normally romance books are written by women, and so a woman writing a male's POV sometimes feels accurate to me, sometimes doesn't. I mean, I don't actually know what it's like to be in a male's brain, but I can imagine. And so far this book is really, really reminding me of the Off-Campus series. So if you like the Off-Campus series, I feel like you'll really like this book. And I've only read one chapter in Nate's POV, but so far I feel like it is really true to what I imagine is going on inside the college male brain. Okay, I'm only 3 pages later on page 23, but I feel like this author is gonna have the best banter in this book. A lot of like the dialogue and like her sentences are kind of funny, and I love that. I'm actually gonna start highlighting some of like my favorite quotes and stuff in the Fable app. Something I didn't talk about earlier is that you can actually buy the ebook that we're reading for that month inside the Fable app. So if you're like an ebook person, that's a great way to get the ebook. And also what's really cool about it is that you can choose whether you want to read the book on your own or with our entire book club. So if you choose to read with our entire book club, then you can see what everyone has highlighted, what notes they have made. You can also pick sections and make little quote tiles. And I just think that's so cool that like not only are we discussing the book together, but you can like literally read the book together. But yeah, basically the main character, Anastasia, she's got like this like friends with benefits type of relationship, and she's like really stressed, and he says, "I'll take you home and let you take out any remaining stress on my body." And she says, "With a bat?" And I don't know, I just feel like the main character is already like kind of like bold, like not afraid to say what she wants. And I don't know, I love her and the banter that she has. I read to page 50 and I really like it so far. The characters finally met, and like I said, I really like Anastasia's character. Anyway, I'm getting hungry, and I know that I said I would make you guys dinner when I invited you to my sleepover, but I think I'm gonna do takeout because I'm honestly feeling lazy. It's like been rainy all day. I'm in that like rainy, cozy, I don't want to do anything vibe. So I did order Chinese takeout, and I think it's almost here, so let's go eat. Chinese takeout never fails you. Let's see what my fortune is. Love is the affinity which links and draws together the elements of the world. I hate when fortunes are like wisdom, like this one. Like I want an actual fortune, like what is my future gonna be like? Anyway, I got these Pillsbury Christmas tree cookies and I thought it'd be so fun to make them. I used to have these all the time as a kid and I've been looking for them every single Christmas for years and I can never find them. And I finally went online and I found them at a Target like 20 minutes away from me. So I drove 20 minutes just to get these cookies. I'm kind of scared to try them because I feel like they might not be as good as I remember from when I was a kid. So my drive might not have been worth it, I don't know, but I'm gonna bake some cookies, I'm gonna take a bath and do some more reading. Feels so weird wearing a bathing suit in December. Okay, let's do a cookie taste test. That is as good as I remember. Well, honestly, they're nothing like crazy good, but like the nostalgia hits, like that's the taste I remember. I feel like Santa Claus, like I'm eating like Christmas cookies, but instead of milk, I'm drinking wine. If I was Santa, I would request wine. Actually, that's a lie. I do really love milk, which I feel like a lot of people think is weird. I'm a milk girl. I didn't like how that sounded. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish In the Holidays. If any of you guys are not familiar with this book, it's super good so far. It's a time loop book, so basically this girl is reliving the same vacation over and over again, and it takes place at Christmas time in this snowy Utah cabin, so the vibes are there. And I just love the main girl and the love interest. Oh, I'm literally at the epilogue. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna finish this so fast. Oh my gosh, how could I forget I need to put in my bath bomb. I've gotten a lot of Lush bath bombs. I love like the rainbow ones because they're so pretty to buy at the store, but then whenever I put them in the bath, the water is just like brown because there's so many colors. This one is a little simpler, just blue, pink, and orange. So I'm hoping the watercolor might look nice after. I don't know. 3, 2, 1. I just finished the book. I really liked it. I would say 4 stars. I was a little nervous when I first started it that I wouldn't like it because of the time loop aspect. I thought I would get really repetitive, but I really don't think it was repetitive at all. And I thought it was really fun. Like I've seen time loop movies, but I've never read a time loop book. So to get to hear everything going on in her head as she's repeating the same day again was really interesting, and seeing her try to like explain it to other people and get them to believe her and also make different choices every time. Plus I love the 2 main characters, Mandrew and Maisie. They're so cute. Now that I'm done with In Holidays, I think I'm gonna read a little bit more of Icebreaker. I feel like I've just gotten to the point where it's starting to get really good. I tried to page 83. I don't know if this is really specific, but I love in books when there is something different outside of just like the text of the story, like diary entries, letters, text messages. And in this book, the main guy, Nate, has a group message with all of his like hockey friends. So we get to see like a bunch of their text messages, and then also Anastasia and Nate text. And I don't know why, I just think the text parts are so fun. I'm definitely getting to the point where I'm like obsessed. Like I don't want to stop reading, but I am cooking in this bath. Like I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have been sweating. So I think I'm gonna get out and start getting ready for bed. Skincare time. I would love to know, as we're coming into the new year, do you guys have any reading goals for 2023? Wow, it feels so weird to say 2023. That sounds like a futuristic year. I mean, I guess it is a futuristic year, but like it's gotta be our year very soon. I need to decide what I want to set my yearly reading goal to be. For 2022, I set a goal of 70 books and I surpassed that goal, I believe, in November. So I feel like I can do better. I think it'd be so cool to do 100 books, but I don't know if I can realistically do that. And I feel like I never want to feel like pressured to read. I always want it to be fun and enjoyable. So I'm thinking maybe like 85 books for 2023 for my own personal goal. Now I feel like is the point in the sleepover where you could just not get me to shut up. Like we would lay in bed and I would just talk your ear off, laughing, gossiping, like telling stories until you'd be like, Allie, I need to go to bed. There's actually one time when I was like 10 and I had read somewhere that you like are supposed to get 8 hours of sleep, and I remember going to a sleepover and being like, guys, we have to sleep for 8 hours tonight or something bad's gonna happen. And everyone wanted to stay up late and I was like, we can't, like we're gonna die, we have to get 8 hours of sleep. And everyone was so mad at me because I was like ruining their fun to like pull an all-nighter. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot recently about just like you guys and YouTube and just like how happy I've been recently. I've been making YouTube videos for a really long time just for fun. Like I made my first YouTube video in 6th grade just like with my friends. So YouTube has always, I feel like, been a big part of my life, but always in a hobby sense. And around this time last year is actually when my YouTube channel started growing. One of my book videos, going to every bookstore in Austin, started bringing a lot of new viewers to my channel. And then I went full-time on my YouTube channel in the summer of this year. So still very new to like being a full-time YouTuber, which is still crazy for me to say. I don't know, I've just been like so happy and I'm so thankful to have all of you guys in my life that allows me to do this as my job, especially now that it's marking like the 1 year of my channel gaining momentum. I've just been feeling like really nostalgic to like my baby middle school self who like always wanted this to be her job, and now it is. Like if you told me that like 5 years ago, even a year ago, I would not have believed you. I would be like, send yourself to the insane asylum because there's no way. But here I am. So yeah, just like a big fat giant thank you to all of you. And that's part of the reason why I know I keep bringing this up, but why I'm like so excited about doing the book club, because I just want to become like best friends with all of you guys. And I feel like it's such a good way for us to chat, not just about the book we're reading, but about like literally anything. Anyway, I will stop talking your ear off and let you get some sleep, and then I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, good night.
Spring is the season that wakes me alive, and fall is the season to contemplate life. Oh, yeah. I don't know what is it exactly.
Good morning. We are eating breakfast in bed. Well, it's not really breakfast. I'm just having a kiwi. I used to be a big breakfast person. Like I would eat breakfast every single day without fail. And lately I've been doing really early lunches, like eat lunch at like 11 a.m. So in the morning I'll just have something really small, like some fruit. So this morning is a kiwi. Oh, that is not quite right, but it's still really good. I also try not to eat in bed, but it's so nice and comfy. I don't know why. I feel like I'm at like a hotel and like room service brought me food and I'm eating in bed. Like I just love it. I haven't had a sleepover with a person in real life in a really long time, like in years. And I'm curious if I would like it or not. Like it's so fun, but also I feel like now I've grown accustomed to like my own bed. I want to like shower before bed. I want to have access to like all my things and like my comfort. And I feel like after sleepovers as a kid, I'd be like so grimy the next day because I probably wouldn't use their shower. I'd probably like fall asleep in my makeup because I'd like forget makeup wipes or something. I don't know. I feel like I just really value my own space now. But like vacations with friends, I'm about that. I feel like that sounds so lame. I would still have a sleepover with someone in real life. Anyway, I will let you guys go home because I'm sure you're feeling that sleepover griminess of you want to shower, be in your own room. So thank you so much for coming to my sleepover. This was so much fun. And of course, my obligatory last reminder to join my new book club so we can continue the sleepover vibes over there of growing our friendship and buddy reading books together. And like I said, I'll have a link in the description that will take you directly to my book club, and it helps me out if you use my link to go to it. So yeah, kiwi cheers to a successful sleepover. Bye.